sir, but
it looks like it's Mr. Maybe your wife, Sindoni. Is that your
it's my
girlfriend,
woman.
right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all good. You said no alcohol tonight?
No, hell no. I don't drink.
No. Okay. I smell something fruity. What's that? Is that?
I don't know. Probably my Pepsi or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I take a look at your eyes real
Absolutely.
quick? Absolutely.
Nope.
I was looking for a pair of drivers.
Oh yeah, I don't take those tests.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I don't take tests, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you. I'm gonna make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle.
Yeah, no, I understand. I don't take tests though.
Okay. Why not?
I just don't. It's no disrespect to you.
No, I am performing an investigation right now
Okay.
to make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle.
Yeah, I don't take tests, sir.
Why not?
I just don't. I mean,
Okay.
I take. I am a law student for one, and two, I just don't take tests. And he's accusing me of drinking.
No, I asked you a question, sir, to perform sobriety
I
test.
understand, sir.
I'm conducting an investigation right now.
I don't drink for number one.
Okay.
And you're asking me if I've been drinking, sir. I don't drink.
Okay, I don't know that. I never met you before.
Well,
It's just an investigation to make sure you're safe to drive, all right? That's all it is.
I understand, sir, but I don't answer questions. There's no disrespect at all. You know what I'm saying? At all.
I understand, yeah.
I'm coming here to get dinner for my family, and no offense, but I feel like you're coming on a little strong.
No, I'm just doing my job, sir.
Just because a vehicle smells fruity.
No, fruity alcoholic beverage, like I stated to you, sir.
Yeah, well,
You also have wandering glassy eyes.
Of course, sir.
Another sign of intoxication.
And I have sinuses, I have allergies, I also have asthma.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Does that cause your eyes to get watery and glassy?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Because I also have asthma.
Absolutely, sinuses does, yes.
Okay.
But do you have no issue? If you're not drinking tonight, there's no issue taking a test.
I don't take tests, sir. I just don't do it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor on scene.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor working right now.
Okay. Do you have one available?
No, I don't. I'm the supervisor right now, sir, of the shift.
Okay.
I'm asking you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive right now.
I'll exit, sir. I'm not gonna just not obey.
And I appreciate that.
You want me to exit?
I want you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive.
You give me command.
I'm giving you a law for to exit your vehicle to make sure you're okay to drive.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
That's all I'm doing.
Where's my wallet?
You don't need your wallet or anything.
Yeah, I'm not taking any tests, sir. So I don't know what you're. You okay to put this in my? Is this okay?
Nothing on you? Nothing. Mind if I
No,
put
sir.
back down for
I
weapons
do
or anything?
mind. Yes, sir. I don't.
Well, that's gonna be an officer safety check.
I don't comply.
That's just gonna be put back down for our safety. That's all it is.
If you have to do it,
I'm not gonna hold anything.
go ahead. If you have to do it, this is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
I
It's for
run
our
a
safety, sir.
business. I run a local business.
I'm not. There's nothing against you. If you get out of the car, I just want to make sure this is your wallet. That you put your wallet in? Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
I'm just double checking for officer safety.
Now, this is where the legal nuance really matters, and I want to make sure everyone understands something critical. What we just witnessed is Mr. Welch exercising a right that most people don't even know they have. In People v. Berg, the New York Court of Appeals made it crystal clear that refusing field sobriety tests carries no statutory penalty. None. Zero. These are preliminary tests designed to help officers establish probable cause for an arrest. They are not mandatory. And here's the distinction that trips people up constantly. New York's implied consent law under Vehicle and Traffic Law Section 1194 applies specifically to chemical tests, breath tests, blood tests, the ones administered after an arrest. If you refuse those, you face automatic license suspension. But field sobriety tests, the walk and turn, the one-leg stand, the eye-tracking exercises Sergeant McLean wanted to perform, completely voluntary. Watch the officer's reaction when Welch declines. He immediately escalates, calls for backup, starts building his case through observation alone. Glassy eyes, fruity smell. But here's what's telling. Mr. Welch offers a reasonable explanation. Allergies, asthma, sinus problems. These are documented medical conditions that can cause the exact symptoms officers are trained to interpret as intoxication indicators. I should note, I'm not a practicing attorney, but based on established case law, the officer appears to be conflating two entirely separate legal frameworks. The right to refuse preliminary testing and the consequences of refusing post-arrest chemical testing are governed by completely different rules. And Mr. Welch clearly understands that distinction.
So, what I'm asking here is if you had any alcoholic beverages tonight. I'm getting clues of intoxication.
I answered your question, sir.
I understand
I do not drink. If you're getting any clue of intoxication, you need to go back to school.
I've been a cop for 8 years. I know what signs of
Sir,
intoxication
I'm being honest with you.
Okay. Well, I don't know that. I never met you before.
I'm being honest with you.
People have told me a lot of things in the past. All right. So what I want to do is check your eyes to make sure you're okay to drive.
Absolutely not doing that, sir.
Would you be willing to walk for me?
No, absolutely. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I can't believe that you think
No, if you had nothing to drink tonight, this would show that you had nothing to drink.
Sir, I'm not doing that.
Why is that?
Because I do not. I've been through law school and everything else. I do not comply.
You don't comply with the lawful order?
Sir, I haven't answered your question.
All right. What I'm giving you is a lawful. I'm giving you an
Sir,
order.
I'm telling you, you're giving me an order to take a test.
I'm advising you to take sobriety test. Make sure
Sir,
you drive
I
your
will
vehicle.
not take a test. No
Okay.
disrespect.
We're not trying to disrespect you either.
You are, because you
sir.
keep asking me multiple times.
Sir, we have a job to do. Okay, that's all it is. It's no disrespect towards you.
I've answered your question.
We get
sir.
lied to
I will
every
not
day.
take any tests. I will not, and there's no disrespect. I have a lot of friends that's law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? I would not disrespect in that way.
We appreciate that. We're
I
not
do
disrespecting
not
you either.
take tests. I do not. In fact, I've dealt with you before previously.
Recall when I
I
dealt
was
with
in
you.
Rittmer Lane before you came to my house and asked me a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Also, again.
Oh, was
I
that
felt
about was that the Uber thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I do
Yes,
recall
sir.
you now. Okay.
And I was more than respectful.
I know
to
you were,
was I
and
not?
I appreciate
I'm a
your
little
cooperation.
nervous because here I am at Burger King, getting dinner for my family.
Right.
And I get nervous when I speak to cops because I just
We're just here to do our job. We're not here to.
get it. But you pulled me over for a headlight.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you're pushing it.
I'm not pushing you. I'm just doing an investigation.
You're claiming fruity alcohol. You're saying something that smells fruity. So
Fruity alcoholic
there's a million
beverage.
things. I deliver groceries for Walmart, so maybe
Like I also
something
said, you
sticked
have
out,
you
what
have
I'm
watery
saying?
and glassy eyes. That's a
Okay.
sign of intoxication.
Many people have that, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I never.
Just because somebody has glossy eyes doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it's a sign from our training and experience.
Okay.
It's a sign of
and I'm-
intoxication.
Okay. Well. Okay. So what are you gonna do with this, sir?
Let's take care of this.
Absolutely. I'm always done.
Hold on.